Hello, everybody. How are you this week? I hope everybody's doing well and that everybody had a really good weekend. And we're ready to start off this new week in October with or this next week in October with some really good weather and some fun activities that are going on and stuff. This week we're going to talk a little bit more about relationships. Last week we talked about relationships and the rules that we have and how we have to identify those relationship rules so that we know how we want people to treat us in the different kinds of relationships that we have. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about relationships, but in a sense of a couple of different kinds of relationships. So types of different relationships. So to kind of talk a little bit about that and to start that off, what are some different types of relationships? Think a little bit and see if you can come up with some different types of relationships. Maybe that we talked a little bit about last week and identified, or maybe some new ones that you've thought of. Okay, so when I think about types of relationships, I've got some ideas. I've got friendships, romantic relationships like a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, co-workers, people that I consider a close friend or a casual friend, as well as an acquaintance. There's so many different types of relationships. But the biggest part of our different types of relationships is that we have to make sure that our relationships are healthy relationships. No matter what type of relationship, we all need to make sure that our relationships are healthy relationships. So today we're going to talk a little bit about those types of relationships. So relationships are very important to have. It's a big part of our lives, and it's an important part of our lives. Good, healthy relationships are kind of like good food. They make us healthier, they make us stronger, and they really make life better. They make us feel better. When you have positive people around you and those healthy relationships, it really does help you to be stronger, to be healthier. You're more active. Your mood is increased. You have all these really good positive things about being in a positive, healthy relationship. When you're in a positive, healthy relationship, that healthy relationship, it supports you. If you're going through something, if you need help, if you need something where you're trying to make a decision and you're just not quite sure which way to go, people that are in that positive, healthy relationship with you are there to support you. Support you with any kind of support that you need that maybe you're going through right now. Healthy relationships also make you feel happier. When you have somebody that you can talk to or confide in or just spend time with, it makes you feel happier. Healthy relationships also help you to become a better person. You are sharing your time with other people. You're working on those social skills and knowing how to be with somebody else and share yourself with somebody else. Working on being with other people. You're not selfish. You're taking their thoughts and their actions into consideration. You're not just thinking about yourself. You're thinking about somebody else. It really does make you a better person, and understanding how other people are feeling and going through things, and they understand your feelings, and it really does help. And you really do get to learn about yourself when you're in a healthy, strong relationship. You can see how other people act, how other people react, how other people make a decision, or how they problem solve. And you find out a little bit about how maybe you do all those things too. How would you have reacted in that situation? How would you have handled that situation? Would it have been the same? Would it have been different? You start to learn more things about yourself. Maybe you have never tried certain things, and maybe you have a new friend and they're helping you get out of your comfort zone and trying new things, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, I didn't know I ever liked sushi, and now you do. There's so many different things that they can help you learn about yourself. Little things like maybe you learn something new that you didn't know you liked to eat, to do as a new hobby, but yet even big things, maybe helping you learn that I really can work on these problem-solving skills, or I can really work with them and knowing how I can work on my anger and taking care of myself, and maybe bigger things that are really important in your life too. These healthy relationships are always key, but we have to think about how do we establish them so that they are healthy and they can remain healthy. We have to always remember that whether it's a friendship or even a romantic relationship, all relationships take time. You have to take the time to get to know a person. I can run into somebody and meet somebody for the first time, and we all kind of maybe get that feeling of like, yeah, they're a pretty cool person, and yeah, I really want to hang out with them. Yes, I really want to know more about them. Well, we still need to take that time. We still need to get to know a person. Just as important as it is for us to get to know them, they need to get to know you. They need to know, like we talked about last week, what are your rules of your relationships? What do you like? What do you not like? They have to get to know you just as much as you need to learn and get to know them. You need to take that time to learn about a person's hobbies. Take that time to learn about what a person likes, what another person doesn't like. Do you even have anything in common? The big thing I think that we really need to take that time and really establish with somebody is, can that other person be trusted? Trust is a really big part of relationships. Trust is something that is hard to earn. It should be hard to earn. Somebody should earn your trust. They need to learn to trust you, and you need to trust them. If there's not that trust, how healthy of a relationship is that? You need to take that time to get to know them and to know that they will be there for you, that they're there to know you and to spend time with you, not because of something that you have or something that you can give them, or something that they can use of yours. They really want to be there just to be with you and to be that friend or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever kind of relationship it is, co-worker. But you need to work on taking that time to establish those rules of your relationships, of their relationships, and to earn their trust and get to know them. Those are really big key parts of a relationship. So today we're just going to talk about a couple of types of relationships. The first one we're going to talk about is friends, like a friend or an acquaintance. Friends are a big part of our lives. We all have a friend that we can trust and confide in, but how do we really know if it's somebody that we really have a good, strong, healthy relationship with? So let's think about a friend. A friend shares your hobbies. They share activities that you like to do. They share different interests that are the same as yours. A friend is with you because you like each other. You like to hang out. Maybe you like to do fun things together. You enjoy spending time together. But when do we know if that relationship is a healthy relationship? Well, let's find something that you know that you want in a friend. You need to make sure that that friend is there and they really enjoy spending time with you. They want to be there with you. And there's somebody that's going to be there that's always going to support you. We all need support at some point in our lives, and your friends will need support. And you need to be able to say that you are a true friend to support them just like they have supported you. In a healthy friendship, you share choices. Everybody has a choice. Both of you have a choice, or all three of you have a choice. Maybe a choice in what movies you see, what friends to hang out with, what other friends to hang out with, how much you talk on the phone. Not just one of you determines all of that. You both get to make those choices. How much time you're spending together. You both make the choices in your relationship. In a healthy relationship, not one person controls all of that. You both have choices together. Like I said, you want to make sure that you're there to support your friend, and at the same time, they're there to support you. You both want to be friends. You both are there to treat each other with respect. You are both feeling happy, safe, cared for. You're both sharing the cost of that friendship, sharing everything, the cost, actual money. If you're doing events together, activities together, you're sharing that together. You're nice to each other and you're listening to each other. Then that kind of goes also into those romantic relationships too. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, wives. In a romantic relationship, we have all those same things as a friendship. But now maybe you'll go on dates together. You don't go out with other people. It's just the two of you. If you have a girlfriend, you do not go out with other girls. If you have a boyfriend, we're not going out with other boys. You are committed to each other. And you're learning a lot more about each other. You might hold hands. You might kiss. You are in that more secluded of a relationship together. All healthy relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wives, start as a healthy friendship. Friendships are the key to all of our relationships as they grow and they progress and they get bigger and they get better. You have to have that solid foundation of a strong, healthy friendship. If you're moving into a different kind of relationship with your friend, like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a romantic relationship, that strong, healthy friendship needs to be there, where you both want to be there. You're treating each other with respect. You're happy, safe, you're cared for, you're supported by each other. You're sharing all of those costs together. You're sharing everything together, listening to each other, and truly being there for each other, being nice, being kind, and being loyal to your friends. Those romantic relationships, if that's what it turns to, they'll come. We need to make sure that those romantic relationships start off healthy too. Next week we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. But making sure that when we start those friendships, that they are a true healthy friendship where both people are there, both having choices, and both working together to create that relationship. We'll be kind of focusing a lot on relationships and talking about different things. So I hope that you'll stay with me the next couple of weeks as we can continue this discussion. But again, making sure that we're keeping those healthy relationships strong. Those relationships are really important right now, especially as we're all struggling to keep that communication and to keep our spirits up, as we can't see a lot of people that we really truly want to. So really think about who your friends are, who you are friends with, those friendships, those romantic relationships if you have them, boyfriend, girlfriend, and really reflect and think about how strong they are. Maybe there's some things that you need to change. Maybe there's some things that you need to start doing. But I hope that you really think about what some of those things are and how you can make sure that you're both happy, both cared for, both supported, and you're both in a very respectful, true friendship or relationship. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you all this week very soon, and I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, okay? I miss you all, and we'll see you soon. Bye.